This man, one of the most talked about celebrities in the world, is the first of two mystery guests to challenge the panel tonight on What's My Line?
With us, and Mr. and Mrs. Gable with us, all at the same time.
And you can be our child, Dorothy.
And Dorothy can be our child. We have two mystery guests tonight, so get your blindfolds on immediately, if you will, panel, because this will give you some idea of the dimensions of the tricks that are to be played on you tonight. Needless to say, we'll have some interesting occupations also to share with you a little later on, but right now we will start things off. The two famous mystery guests before the panel. Let's meet the first of our mystery guests, if those blindfolds are all in place, are they, panel?
Yes, sir.
Yes, good. Then will the first mystery guest enter and sign in, please? You know, in the case of our mystery guests, we go to a different form of questioning, one question at a time in turn, moving clockwise, and I think we'll begin everything with Dorothy Kilgallen.
Are you in show business?
Yes.
Mr. Mika?
Are you in films?
Yes.
Miss Francis?
It's very hard to tell from that yes whether you're male or female, but you know, don't you? Are you in the New York area appearing at the present time? In something?
No.
That's one down and 9 to go. Actually, I'm going to qualify that, if I may, and say that since you said the New York area and considering all the activities of our guest, we will admit that there is, in a sense, an appearance at this time, if it's all right with you. Okay, Mr. Gable?
Are you a male?
Yes.
Miss Kilgallen?
Are you about to open in a play on Broadway in the very near future?
No.
One down and 9 to go, Mr. Mika.
Have I ever worked with you?
No.
2 down and 8 to go, Miss Francis.
I think wishes he had, Ralphie. Are you working on a picture at the present time?
Yes.
Mr. Gable?
Is the picture being shot in New York?
Yes.
Miss Kilgallen?
Oh, good night. Here goes my question again.
Yeah, all I know is Sean Connery.
No. You never lost your address book in a helicopter over the Greek islands, did you?
No.
That's 3 down and 7 to go, Mr. Mika.
I'll pass.
Miss Francis?
Is the picture you are making in New York the picture with Sean Connery?
Yes.
Mr. Gable?
Were you ever James Bond 007?
Very good. Sean Connery, and actually, you see, that was the problem, because Mr. Connery is making a fine madness. It's being shot here in New York right now, whereas The Hill, a picture, is going to open this week, hasn't opened yet.
Yes.
And yet some of the earlier films that he's made, needless Dr. No with Russia from Love and Mr. Goldfinger and all those, Goldfinger, I guess, not Mr. These, I know, are showing somewhere in the New York area, so I had to beg the answer. I hope you don't mind. The Hill, I know, is something that you're much more interested in terms of the character of the play than anything you've done for some time.
That's it's such a change, you know, after the initial one on the first of the Bond films. It's from then on in, you've just got to have the stamina of a rugby player. But the interest of something like The Hill is the actual character.
Did it open as a play in London originally?
No, it was a novel which the producer, Kenny Hyman, bought from Ray Rigby, and then he got in touch with Sidney Lumet, and then the whole thing started moving, and We did it in Spain.
It's set in a disciplinary army camp in Africa during the war.
That's right, the British Army. Somewhat anti-British, so we got no cooperation from the British Army.
Somewhat anti-British.
Well, it's not really, it's anti-establishment.
Anti-establishment. Well, that...
But isn't the present picture, Fine Madness, a departure from 007 entirely?
Yes. No more than the Hill. You know, they're all sort of slightly different.
Well, I would rather imagine, in spite of all of the kudos that you have properly earned and all of the fame and to some degree fortune that has come from the Bond pictures, it must be good fun to be getting away from that role once in a while and doing other things.
Very good.
Well, we wish... It's nice to have you as a visitor in New York, sir.
Thank you.
And we thank you muchly for coming to What's My Line when you're visiting.
It's my
Good
pleasure.
to have you with us.
Thank you very much.